Hey, how y'all doing? It's me, Josh Pray, here to help you speak better than you've been speaking. So here's another episode of Words You Probably Say Wrong. Let's get started. First term of the day.
Ask versus ask.
Now I know what you're thinking. This is a regional thing. Depending on where you're from, you might just say the word a different way. No, you're wrong. You too grown to be saying, let me ask you something. Because if you want to ask somebody something, that means you want to chop them like a tree. You ask a tree. When you want to get an answer for a question that you want to know something about, you ask that person the question. A before S. Ask. So the next time a person tell you they can ask you something, you hand them an ask, or you don't pay attention to them, or you don't tell them nothing, you don't even answer the question. You just look right in their eye and you say, me no speaker, no ask. Next term. Next term often gets misused.
Boatload
Versus.
buttload.
Now I know what you thinking, but buttload sounds so funny. Buttload makes so much sense because the butt is loaded with a lot of crap. No, your brain is loaded with a lot of crap because you too grown, you too mature, but you too prideful to admit that you've never realized that boatload is really buttload. When people got a lot of problems, you never hear nobody say, I got a buttload of problems. No, it's boatload of problems because what goes into a lot of boats, a load, you put a lot of load of stuff into a lot of boats. So why would you put a lot of stuff into your butt when you can put a lot of stuff into the boat? And if you don't got a boat, you should never even use this term ever. So yeah, it's boatload versus buttload. Buttload is incorrect. No. Next term. Now this term, it could be a difficult one, but you should be ashamed of yourself if you're over the age of 7 and you don't get it correctly.
There versus there versus there.
Now, if you grew up in America and you didn't learn the difference between there, and there, then your teacher is full of unnecessary knowledge that they should have taught you. There is the place you're going to. You take someone there. This is the location of where you're going to. This there is used to describe possession. Their parents, their equipment, their roast, their car was towed because he didn't pay his bill on time and they didn't want to answer the phone and they didn't want to accept the fact that he couldn't afford to pay his bill on time. So they came and repossessed his bill in front of all his friends and family and everybody laughed at him even though he drove a 1987 Toyota Corolla. Yeah, there is used to describe possession. And finally, there. This is used to describe a multitude of things like they are unhappy. They are mad. They are not going to win the championship because the coach don't want to get a ball to nobody but his son and he playing daddy ball and they think I'm crazy so they kick me out of the stadium, but they are tripping. They are better understanding. They are better realize that I'll come back and fight everybody out here. Yeah, there. Understand the differences of the word. Last term. And now.
Southern word of the day.
This week's Southern term of the day is you smell like outside. Now I know what you're thinking. How can somebody smell like outside? Well, if you ain't never been in no black person's house in like the late 80s and the 90s and the 70s, when you've been playing outside all day, you ain't been home, you ain't got nothing to drink, when you come in the house, outside have a smell. Some people say it smell like iron rust. Some people say it smell like tree bark. Some people say it smell like sweaty old men that been asking you for money all day. But if you've ever had any black friends or black parents, then you understand when your mama said, well, where you been? You smell like you've been outside all day. You smell just like out the door. Get out my face. Go take a bath. Coming in here smelling like outside. Josh, you need to go bathe. Thank you for tuning in to Words You're Probably Saying Wrong. On next week's episode, we're going to teach you some Spanish terminology that you've been getting wrong all your life.